Hello and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. When we last left off, we had finished the firehouse, and we were going to take on the Pennyfore thing, which is a very short job. Uh, okay. This is straight up a metal cleaner job. Mm, um, yes. We can just move from... You know what? I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna do that. Because it's faster. Nope, no, it is not. Let's use the multi-purpose cleaner. Metal cleaner. Petals. Yep. Um, Heat is plastic. Um, that's separate cleaner. And the handlebars need a wood cleaner. This is what I get for being cocky. It's a fast job. It's only gonna take me about 5 seconds. Uh, oh, I need metal again. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna move on to Grandpa Miller's car. Hello, Doc. I hope you're good with cars. It's good with cars, or you with houses? Because I've got an old wagon out of. Oh dear, it is. Sir, that is a lot of yelling. Okay, we are not using the milk cleaner. We're just not. You might find an odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer, turbo washer, more like it. Oh, uh, you add here. That is a lot of rust. I may have to retract my previous statement. There's a little level of rust here that just... cannot be described accurately. And a weird amount of moss. Hey Jiminy, that's right, I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 1989 Race of Champions with it. That sounds awesome. No, I didn't. I watched that on TV. Okay. There we go. Oh. Whatever happened, it happened. And I'm happy to help you relive your glory days. However that may be. Hey, Dirt. That's a way to talk to somebody. Uh, oh, he's quite literally talking to the dirt. Turbo fast car. Yeah, man. So it's gonna take as long as it's gonna take. There we go. Actually, just dawned on me. You may actually be able to just use this regardless. So it's pretty good at getting in there. Move that out of the way. Generally pretty good, and I can just chase it with the metal cleaner as necessary. Which is a good idea. Keeps you from using as much cleaner. Which, unfortunately, they only give you a very short supply. Which is a little frustrating. There's the mirror. Having a little more would be great. There we go. And like I said, it's about hitting the dirt. No dirt. It is more about being able to see the little bits that you can't really see. There we go. Then it is about anything else. Because it's very easy to miss some things, and it can be very irritating. Like, I've said and shown before, to find those little nooks and crannies that you've missed. And you know you've missed them. It becomes very obvious. Because not everything is, like, glaringly obvious that you've missed it. Like, there we go. Like, you have the distinct feeling you've missed something, but you don't know where it is. And that can be a bit much. But it's also only been going for a few minutes, so we could theoretically take a little more time. Go back in. Actually, well, I'm thinking about it. Oh, good. Because it's just nice to have it all on hand. Okay. And that, like, it's not a ton. There we go. Get the bumper. I've had a word with Lennon. He's currently not going to be tearing it down the sewer system. We'll be sticking to Main Street for now. Thank you. I, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could handle the fallout of that. There we go. License plate, or the number plate, whatever you wish to call it. I know I just bought all of that cleaning solution, but sometimes you don't need to use it. There we go. And why waste it if you don't need it? Besides, there are sections that are coming up that are going to be an absolute pain, and having the extra cleaning solutions is just going to be really handy. There we go. This car looks familiar, and I mean more along the lines of the body shape than anything else. I absolutely seen these cars somewhere, and I could not tell you what the body shape is. Um, there we go. Tire's good. That's one door. That counts as the car itself. second door. Or fourth door, I guess. Yep. I have to get back down here anyway. This is a relatively short job. There we go. Hmm. There's the front license plate. And that's why it's important to get down here, because sometimes you miss stuff. Go. Grill. Our headlight. I think I'm gonna have to get on the car. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, no, maybe not. Hood. The scoop. There we go. Almost. Why not? Yeah. There we go. Go around, get all of that off. And then we can take on the fire truck, which should open up the next job. Let's start at the front end. We're all good jobs start. There is a fair amount of rust on this, but again, out of everything, out of all of the jobs that you take on in this game, it feels the most appropriate that, like, the firehouse and the fire truck and everything associated would be dirty like this. Because, like, these are service vehicles. Of course they're filthy. They're kind of, like, more important that they're in complete functional order than anything. They don't need to be pretty, they just need to work. But this fire truck has certainly seen some better days. Clean the front windows. There we go. Start cleaning that bit of the front end. Cool. Window, the mirror. But yeah, I think this is gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to use some of the metal cleaner, because the rust on this thing is just legendary. There we go. You know, there's that the cat's not really missing. Oh? That the mayor's using it as a distraction device and no one notices the pipeline stuff. Oops. Hmm. Well, if that's the case, then that is quite the story. Make sure we clean the tires. We didn't do that. I'd say this tire looks better, but it really doesn't. There we go. Well, if he's using the cat's missing as a distraction, then maybe, just maybe, someone should expose that. You know what? There's a high. It is highly possible. I won't say highly likely, but it is highly probable. Clean up the control panel. Clean that up. I know I've been trying to, make sure I'm getting as much stuff done in a single pass as possible. There we go. But with this, I feel like it's kind of necessary to get multiple passes in quickly. Oops. Backside of the truck. Hey, bud, do you know the mayor's cat is still... If the mayor's cat is still missing, I'm up at the volcano and I think I see him on the outer rim. I'm going in for a closer look. Please don't. I feel like that's a bad decision. Just all around. Why are you on a volcano? Like, I know it's wholly possible the volcano isn't active, but I feel like, given this game, it probably is. And given the sheer amount of soot that seems to be floating around here. Okay. I didn't catch that I got all three of those. Given the circumstances, I'm inclined to believe that the volcano is still very much active. I would put money on it, but I'm not really the betting kind. And you know, that actually reminds me, I was supposed to look up lore for this game, and I never did that. Oh. Maybe I will do that when I am done. Hey Doc, we have a lovely little job for you up at the house when you're free. No weird stuff. That does not fill me with confidence. It's definitely Ulysses. I see his funny leg. Why would a cat hang 10 feet from a lava lid? See? Why are you on an active volcano? Sir? Sir. Top of the truck. The top of the truck also needs a little TLC. There we go. Oh, good grief. I am going to abstain from the comment that immediately leapt to the forefront of my mind. And just continue cleaning the truck. But, yeah, okay. But, yeah, looking at this, there is a lot of rust, and it kind of makes sense that there's a bunch of rust. Because, you know, water. I feel like all of this stuff would be rust resistant. Okay, I'm within a whisker of Ulysses now. We're up on this outcrop of and Mount Rushliss is rumbling more than ever. Yeah, why are you on an active volcano? I've always been a dog man, and now I know why. Hmm. Oh, okay. Uh, I did not catch what that last little bit was. So we are absolutely going to need. Oh, okay. There we go. Here are the ladders clean. Like racking those up. There. Cool. I can't say that I'm a dog person. I've never had a dog. I've genuinely never had a dog. Ooh, that's good. That felt nice. Um, like literally, I've never had a dog. I've known people with dogs, but I've never had one myself. There we go. Yar. Ooh, awesome. Brilliant. Handles good. Um, ew. Right. Hmm. There we go. And the hose is metal. There we go. It looks like we still have time to do some other stuff, so I guess we will get started on the next thing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's switch. Oh, that is. Just wanted to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It really helped us get on our feet. Oh, sounds silly, but washing the house with when no one else would made such a difference. And as for the car, yeah, sometimes you just need a little bit of kindness. You know how it is. And I'm sure you've experienced that kindness that just turn things around for you. I know I certainly have. You know, just having an absolute no good, very bad day. Terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And if you get that reference, you get a cookie. I don't have any cookies, but you should have one. You should have one in my honor. Um, but I've absolutely had terrible days, and that little bit of kindness just, like, it didn't make up for everything, but it just, it was that one little bit of niceness that just kept you doing okay. It, and maybe it wasn't anything super major, but it was enough. You know, and sometimes that's all you need. This is covered in sand, and I have questions. There we go. Our driving Miss Pebbles live streams flopped. Fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, I missed that last bit. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you know what you want. And goodness, if I there are plenty of times where it's just kind of the fans of something just want that one thing. And I could get into, subjects of like fan entitlement, but I don't know. I feel like that could be its own that could be tirade territory. And I've gone on a few of those already. Not in this video, but well, we've raised the attic for all of Esther's old stuff and we put it on the vlog. It's gone bananas. I bet. She sounded like she was very popular. And what's fascinated me the most is the telemetry. I'm really getting into analytics. Oh, that way leads madness. Because sometimes you start caring more about analytics than you start caring about anything else, and that's no good. And as much as I say that liking and subscribing to this channel helps metrics, and it does. It just means that you are more, unless you're subscribed, you are more likely to see it if you're not. Because YouTube and the like uh, will push out stuff that you like. Um, Other platforms do it too. TikTok is pretty heavy on that. If you like a video, it will show you more of that. It can be a little fiddly sometimes because sometimes the algorithm resets, and boy howdy has it reset recently. It has been a mess lately if you're on TikTok. Um, and I am. I'm not gonna get into, like what my username or anything is, because that's just one. I really don't use TikTok like that. Despite the fact that I kind of wanted to get into that sort of thing. Put that there. Um, there we go. I wanted to kind of get into, like, content creation because I have ideas and I wanted to start getting into cosplay and, filmmaking and the like. But that never happened, so. And it's mostly because I just don't have. Not so much that I don't have the money. I mean, I kind of don't. Cosplay is weirdly expensive. Penny's changed to trade it in cryptozoology for cryptocurrency. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip. No thank you. I am staunchly not a fan of cryptocurrency. Um, but yeah, I wanted to get into so many things, and none of it ended up working out because, that sort of stuff is kind of, like I said, weirdly expensive. And it's, like, it's time consuming, and I just, like, when I was working, I didn't have the energy, and now I don't really have the money. So, trade one problem for the other. Or for another, rather. Okay. Like, if I do this right. I may actually be able to get this done in a reasonable amount of time. There we go. There's the roof. Oh, no. Okay. Back to... You know what? No, we're going to switch to that. But it does a good job, and this is a small amount of space. But yeah, I wanted to get into cosplay, but getting started and doing like content that is more, I guess, OC is is a bit much. Like there are tons of characters out there that I really like, but I don't know if I like them enough to like go through the tedium of sorting out cosplaying. And then you know there are other issues that I won't get into because I'm not trying to be apolitical. I'm really not. Because there is no such thing as apoliticality, but sometimes those discussions are exhausting, and you don't want to. You know? Um, okay. The upshot of this, all of this, is we want you to have the RV. Oh, thank you. Mighty kind of you. Bigger place to work out of. We can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road. Oh, thank you. Maybe you can take your job to other countries, or maybe you know someone on the lookout for one. I do believe. Oh, yeah, I do. Uh, there we go. And this is kind of actually. Is there? Yeah. Oh, get the like the bulk of the rust. That out of the way. But yeah, like I have no interest in apoliticality. I'm not trying to be apolitical, but it's genuinely a case of sometimes it's just exhausting talking politics. Um, and I know that's inherently a thing to say. It's but again, the fact remains, sometimes it's just really exhausting. Sometimes you're just tired. I'm exhausted, man. I don't want I don't not want to talk politics. And I don't want to not talk politics because I know the conversations are important. Again, you get, sometimes you're just tired. And sometimes you just don't have the mental bandwidth, the emotional bandwidth to have some of these conversations. And that's kind of important to keep in mind. But it's also important to support the people who are having those conversations and do have the bandwidth. You know, some people don't have the privilege to not have those conversations. Get down here. There. Go. Go. Um, I don't know how I keep forgetting the underside of stuff. Headlight. That headlight good. That headlight good. That's stone. There we go. May actually switch to like using a multi-purpose cleaner. It doesn't work as well, but like there we go. I have a decent amount of it. And I almost never use it, so. There we go. Okay. To that. This is a small spot. There we go. go. But yeah, some people don't have the luxury of being apolitical or not talking politics, and sometimes you need to, like, suck it up and have those uncomfortable conversations. Even if you really don't want to. Like, nobody wants to have those conversations, but they're conversations that still need to happen. You know? There we go. Oh, there we go. Switch to that. Uh, put it that. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, have the uncomfortable conversations. Talk, talk to your, talk to people about, those really rough things. Show up, do the work, even if you don't wanna. Again, nobody wants to. Nobody wants to have these conversations. Um, let's get off that. Come on. The exhaust. I'm on this side of the. Switch back to that. I like how I said you know, didn't want to get into talking politics and then immediately go on a tirade about, you know, politics. It's End of my thing, apparently. I don't want to have this uncomfortable conversation. As this uncomfortable conversation, anyway. It's exhausting. Continues to have this conversation, anyway. Like, you understand. I think most people really kind of understand. Okay, what am I missing? Got the tires. Got the hubcap. Tire hubcap. Tire hubcap. Um... So is it just this? Hmm. This is fiddly. Uh, there we go. Body. Grab the ladder. Uh, that's one. That's two. That's three. It's the ladder. What window do I need to do? That's... not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's this one. Okay. All right. So, that is actually where we're going to call it for today. So, I have been Dorkanaut. This has been PowerWash Simulator. And when we come back, we are going to take on the fire helicopter. And if you enjoyed this video, or any video in the series, or any of the videos I've ever done, please consider leaving a like here, consider leaving a subscription to the channel, or dropping a subscription. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Because it helps out metrics, like I said before. And consider hitting the notification bell so you know when I upload, even if it is really regular. I also have a coffee. You can find me at coffee.com/dorkanaut. That is ko-fi.com/dorkanaut if you are so inclined to leave a tip, but please do not feel obligated. Yeah, come see me again sometime, won't you? Goodbye.